What's up, YouTube? Redneck mountain biking, or whatever my channel is called, RMB. I'll just say that. Back here today with you with another video. I posted one earlier this morning. I don't know when I plan on posting that video with the me breaking my leg. So, anyways, I completely took off the derailleur on my silver bike again here. And so basically I went into town, called a few people up and asked them what their prices were for their, so what I got me, and I had a Shimano XT, yes, XT, I believe it is inside. I'll go get that in here in just a minute. So basically what they said they had is a Shimano Akira for around $34 plus tax. It's about $37 here in Idaho, which is a very decent deal because the one I had, I believe they do not make anymore. And so that is just like, oh, that sucks. Because 8-speed is not a very popular speed with mountain bikes anymore. I mean, you go to Walmart and you see the ones with 7 and 8, and mostly 7 gears. Mainly 7 and 8 gears for mountain biking, like actual mountain biking, is pretty much dead. So if you are looking into a bike, I highly recommend you either get a bike and switch over the cog to an 11 or a 9 speed or even a 12 speed. Mine is 11, I believe, here. And it's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a 9 speed on here. Never mind. My bad. A 9 speed is because mainly they're switching over to 9 speed because 9 and 11 and 12 speeds. Mainly 9 and 11. 9 and 11 speeds because they're just easier to maneuver and easier to take care of, and I mean more parts means more can break, but it's easier to go places with these. You got the lower end gears like here, that's that one on there, and then you can barely even see it on this one. It's super small, but basically the ones with 9 and 11 gears can go so much more faster, like my cross country bike here. But I've always been a downhill person. Cross country ain't really my thing. I mean, it's cool that you have muscle endurance. Anyways, let me go show. Oh, it's right here actually. It's right in front of my face. Okay. So this is one I had before. As you can tell, it is broken if you know what you're looking at. Because basically what it's supposed to be looking like is this one. How the spring is supposed to bring it up all the way over here. And it's supposed to remain tension throughout all of it. But see how it hangs low there? This one has tension throughout all of it. And even this broken one, I suppose I could have taken the spring out of this one and put it into that one, but they are different companies. This one's a Shimano, this one is a SRAM. A SRAM ESP, whatever you want to call it. It's an okay gear shifting mechanism. It's not the best, but it'll get you there. It's for more beginning riders. But even with this one, you can tell. This one's all plastic, by the way, so if you're ever looking for a gear shifter, always look for the metal ones instead of the plastic ones. Plastic doesn't bend, no, but it does crack, and it does have more of a chance of breaking. Okay, so basically what I like to do on my bikes, should get a toy bike to show you guys, but is basically stopping. And basically when you stop, say this is the ground here and the bike is right side up. If you stop on the front wheel or something happens and the front wheel gets stopped, you go over it. You can either catch yourself and catch the bike, or you'll go all the way flying over handlebars. And this has happened to me several times. And this actually happened to me about 3 times. Is you go over and you have very limited choices. Sometimes you'll just jump off the bike so you don't hit the ground. Sometimes you will hit the ground, but either way, the back of the bike is either going left or right. And most chances of being this side is heavier because it has more mechanics on it, so it's going to go to this side. And I've had it land on the gear shifter, which will bend it, crack it, ruin it. So I recommend getting a metal one just because they're more durable and last longer, depending on the company. But typically, they're stronger and can take a little bit more abuse. My mom could go her crap out of here. I know those 2 things are mine. But this is my grandpa's toy set thing. She wants to put it in her garden, and it's been there for about 2 years now. Anyways, getting back God, I hate my life. Getting back on track here. The spring in this here, I'll just take it out and show you guys. The spring in here is totally destroyed. I thought I could fix it, keep fixing it, and just keep fixing it, it'll be fine. It just slipped every now and then. But the spring inside of it is destroyed. It is no good. No bueno. Show you here. Okay, so now that we take the pin out, we can show you. See, it's meant to be a lot more compressed, and basically it looks fine right now. It'll look fine. See there, you can see a couple bends where they're not even. But the problem is that it's not as stiff as it's supposed to be, so it's not gonna strain the cage as much as it needs to, and so it's basically trash now. I might keep it, maybe I'll fix it up, sell it on eBay, but for now I think I'm just going to say that the new one is going to be good. It's going to be better, or whatever you want to say. But anyways, if you're going to upgrade or replace your gear shifter, differential, derailleur is what they're actually called. I called a whole bunch of other things that they're not. I'm sorry. Is that see, now it's not even in the right position, but whatever. Always get a metal one, and one like a Shimano or a good brand. You don't want to buy one of those knockoffs because it's different with other products. Some other products are the exact same, but not these ones. Not with really bike parts, because bike parts are built by a specific company, and they have what you call it, patents on all their products. So if I could just get this through and I'll install this, I think I'm just gonna have to take the cap off, and then I might be able to pinch it back on. There it goes. But yeah, bike parts are not cheap. This, I actually got a pretty good deal for what it was. I looked online for these kind of derailleurs, and they were all selling for like anywhere from $60 and up, basically. I could not find a good deal on them. My dad couldn't find a good deal on them either. And so we looked at some local places, and we didn't find it. Or I looked at some local places, and they didn't find it. Didn't have it in stock, or couldn't find it. So basically, yeah, that sucks. So I had to go for a different kind of derailleur. Here, you guys see? I don't know. I got my phone here. So basically, the best option was to find a different kind of derailleur. See, like that, how that has full range of motion there, and it snaps back, while this one, if it was on there, it'll just say this is the other one. It's just dangling. There is no tension on it. And if you do not know, the differential is, if not one of the most important, if not the most important part on your bike. Because if you have gears that are bent or crooked, you can maintain it. If your tire is low in air or wobbly, you can live with it. But differential, if this is not putting any tension on the chain, you're not going anywhere. So let's put this back together. I'll show you how. So basically, what you want to do is you want to get this here. I don't need to unscrew this all the way, but I just want you guys to see. And there is a spring on here. That's nice. Spring on there. Put that there, the barrel on there. And then what you want to do is you want to find that cap that I just put somewhere right here. You want to be very careful putting them back in or on. There we go. I think I got it. Because these are little wires and they are really prickly and they are very easy to undo. I think that should hold it. A little wobbly, but it'll do. So okay, now we put this through that hole here. Put this through that hole here. Yeah, there, and then we put this blonde here. What? Okay, so oh, I see what they want me to do now. Alright, let's unscrew this a little bit. Oh, that's genius. Okay, it would be too hard to explain to you guys, but yeah, what they did here is a very good idea of keeping your wire in place. With basically, it's all in the screw. Oops.